Hey, shalom, shalom. This show is going to be called the Yaiqab of AI. The Yaiqab of AI. All right. So, without further ado, I'd like to say, Kal Halal, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Bahashim, Rachwa Kodash. Fawada, Yahweh, for giving us Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of GMS. Double honors to the CT bishops, elders of GMS. And greetings and salutations to the brothers occupied this country and all over the world, prophesying in the true name of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh which is none other than the power of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and anybody who are descendants from those people on their father's side. Shalom to those who are scattered abroad. I am Yaiqab, Lord willing, serving the King of the universe, King Yahweh Shai, from the power of Yahweh. All right, the Father of our Lord King, the Father of the nation of Israel. All right, and Father to the elect. Right. All right. So this show is going to be called the Yaiqab of AI. All right, the Yaiqab of AI. All right. So what I want to do in this show, of course, we're going to go into that word real quick, what it means. Yaiqab is what means Jacob. Jacob in the Hebrew is in the Lashon Hadash is Yaiqab. Yaiqab is the father of the 12 tribes in the nation of Israel. His name was changed to Yasha which is Israel. Israel in English, but Yasha in the Paleo Hebrew, which means he is the prince of the power. It's the vibration of our people. We are the princes. We are the heir to the throne of the Most High Power through His Son Yahushai. Right, but also Jacob is another name for our people. Right, Yaiqab, which means supplanter. All right. So this show is really going to go into the artificial intelligence. And as of late, plenty of Akim in GMS in the spirit of Yahweh Shemai Shai have been doing videos on the AI, and basically, at this point, it has basically taken over. So what I want to do in this show is just basically show some videos that I have of AI, artificial intelligence. Want to just show some quick clips on AI that I have to show the realism and how much it's exponentially growing. As far as the realism, so it's coming to the point you can't tell the difference between what's fake and what's real, right? Here goes Saint with the commercials now. Here goes Saint with the commercials, man. At least I'm pre-recording because I get to put this on pause. Hold up real quick. These damn no. All right, I'm back. Sorry, I had to turn off that commercial. If it comes on one more time, I'm just cutting that shit off. Anyway, so I was going into that. I just want to show a few videos on the exponential growth of AI through the past years. It's coming to the point, you can barely tell if it's what you're looking at is real. And this is all done by none other than the nation of Edom, the devils of the planet Earth, according to the scriptures and according to the world, because things like this are AI, artificial intelligence, and how this damn devil is handling this, the society, the elites. What I mean by this devil is the elite banking families, international banking families. They're the ones that control what's pushed out in society. What's being pushed out in society, even governments, is artificial intelligence. So, I have a few videos I want to show on that, and going into deep fake. Brother's been doing videos in deep fake. I have a video on deep fake that I want to show, that I had an old video on BitChute. I want to just show you that real quick. I'm going back a couple years. Also a video that me, the late brother Barack Abar, he's still alive, man, in the spirit, man. He's with us in the spirit, weighing the ears of the Lord heavy in the heavens, But I did a video with him, Elder Nas, and upcoming elder priest Yash Yawanathan. All right, beloved brother, you want it done. All right, I'm want to hit him up. I might do a part 2 with these brothers, man. But anyway, I want to show that video too. So anyway, one of the major things that I would just want to bring out in this video is that oh yeah, and I did a video on AI too recently, going into a few months ago last year, going into beware last year, beware of AI. All right, beware of AI. So the overall thing is that they're going to use the powers that be. They're going to use artificial intelligence to go after and frame the elect. They can, because it's coming to the point you can't tell. All right, but the elect we can. All right, we can still see through that. You know what I mean? So I got one scripture I'm thinking about bringing at the end of the show, but this is going to be just going over some videos I want to show. You know what I mean? But first, let's look at the word Yaiqab, right? We're going to look at the word Yaiqab. And it's funny, I just looked up the word, just looked up the word real quick. And brothers and why, they're going to laugh because it's something I do when I see brothers and just playing around. So they're going to laugh at this. I was even surprised. I already know what my name means, obviously, but it's good to show edification. And I'll just show you this real quick, right? It's funny. So we got here the word supplant, right? Excuse me, the word Jacob goes back to Yaiqab, right, which means supplant. So, if you don't believe me, I got it right here, right? Yaiqab in a blue letter. What does it mean? Heel holder or supplant, right? Heel holder, right? Because the prophecy of our people, which is symbolic, we're going to break the most vital part of this man's society, and it's never going to come back, which is the Achilles tendon, right? That's in your heel. And like I said, I played ball. People in the sports, about that. Kevin Durant, Kobe Bryant, very popular players, but popular injuries. Probably Kobe Bryant the most because it was over after that. Kobe Bryant suffered an Achilles tendon tear. Durant too in the finals when he was in Golden State, right? And it takes years to come back. Over a year to come back from that. And after that happened to Kobe, he was done. He was never the same. So that's what's going to happen to Esau. He's done. He will never come back from that. All right. This injury is going to be fatal. Just like in the movie Troy with Brad Pitt. He was called Achilles, right? I believe. Because, as the story goes, the fable goes, there was an arrow shot on his Achilles tendon. And he was done after that. Right, so that's what that means, supplanter. So let's go to supplanter. When we go to supplanter, and why brothers are going to get a kick out of this, Only a few brothers know, right? But then we see, right, the word supplant. It means the word supplant originates from Latin and refers to the act of replacing someone or something. All right, often through force or strategy. Remember, think about AI, what we're talking about. Remember, AI, artificial intelligence, like the brother Yawanathan brought out, right? Art means something you create. So this is nothing more created by man, put in by the algorithms and information to make up the algorithms of the AI from their own vain thoughts, which is nothing but lies, right? So they're programming non-truth in AI. That's why brothers done videos on this. You see the latest AI where they're depicting people in the Bible but as having hook noses, not looking like the original, the true depiction of Israel in the scriptures, which is colored, woolly hair, dark skinned. You know what I mean? So they're going off. How? Because they're inputting their own false reality in that. So it's all a lie. Anyway, so let's go back to the word. The word supplant originates from Latin and it refers to the act of replacing someone or something, often through force or strategy. All right, its roots are in the Latin word supplanter, meaning to trip up, overthrow, to trip up or overthrow. It says this Latin term is derived from the prefix meaning under and plant, right? So meaning under, sub or and plant. So that in a whole it means sole of the foot. All right, under sub right here, sub, and then plant. So really, what you're saying is under the sole of the foot, right? So we're going to overtake the prophecy of our people. We're going to overtake this kingdom by putting these other nations under the sole of our foot, right? Now going back to AI, AI is basically replacing. It has replaced people in Hollywood, writers. It has replaced jobs, right? Certain jobs. Artificial intelligence, right? It's taken over. It's taken over, right? It's replacing things. It's overthrowing society. Hey, you can have a podcast or some kind of page, and you can have AI. You know, you could read from AI if you want to do a topic on something. Just have AI do the work for you and you just read from AI. They have that out right now, you know. So it's taken over. So anyway, so it means under the foot. So now this is where it's funny. It says originally referring to the act of tripping someone or by striking their foot from under them. So that was the point, and only NY brothers know. You know what I mean? When I see Akim, I'll be playing around, and I kind of, hit their heel, hit their heel or their calf, but we're not looking. But some brothers know I'm coming because they're so used to it. But that's funny though. I start laughing. You know what I mean? So, inside thing for us Akim. That's beautiful though. So anyway, that's what that means. So if we look further, the word evolved through Old French, where it became supplanter or supplanter, where before eventually entering Middle Age English. It says the physical act of tripping someone up to the more figurative sense of displacing someone or something, often by using strategy or scheming. So this AI is nothing but a strategy. It's nothing but a scheme, because eventually they're going to use AI. You're not going to know what's real pretty soon. It's growing that fast. All right. You can have the president talking. You can have certain events happen in society, right, where they can say it's real, but it's really AI. Now there's certain things that I'm seeing, like quick shorts, right? That there was an eagle, right? It says, look at this eagle grab this cheetah, right? And I'm looking at it, oh, what the fuck? So I'll look at it, and where the hell is the eagle going to be around a cheetah, right? But anyway, I look at it, and I think, damn, it looked real. As soon as the eagle picked up the cheetah, right? The cheetah, it lifted up the cheetah, and the cheetah had two tails, you know. So that was fake. I said, wow, but I didn't know it was fake until I saw the two tails, And then you can see when the eagle picked up the cheetah, it glitched, you know what I mean? So it's a scheme, it's a strategy, and they're going to use this overall to fool the people of the world by false flag attempts, false news. You don't know what you're looking at, you know what I mean? And then overall, they're going to use this to persecute the men of the Lord, to come after the men of Yahweh Shema Shai, right? Staging fake events, all right? So this is not good. We've been reporting on this for years. I've done shows on this myself, specifically a few on through the years. All right, so we got the word. So let's go to what I want to go to next. Let's go to the videos I got prompted up. I got videos here real quick. All right, let me go to my history. All right, now, if we go to all right, so here's one of them, right? Here's AI right here. Let's look at this real quick. This is how should I say this? Disclaimer, this is being used for educational purposes. This is just my opinion. Using this video for educational purposes. This is the disclaimer. I wish I had the thing. So let's play this real quick. I'm not going to show too much. Right? This is a video. As prostate doctor, I'm warning seniors. This one habit enlarges. So we don't need to. I'm just showing you. This dude looks real, right? So let's look.
As a doctor, I've seen men in their sick. If you're over 60, this video.
Matter of fact, let me see if I could